I got a question for you. Are you living life, or is life living you? How bad do you want to be successful? Are you ready to level up in life? Are you ready to go to that next level? Are you sick of being average? I ask you again, are you living life, or is life living you? Less than unstoppable. The International World Tour. Dr. Billy Alsbrooks coming to a city near you. I'll be teaching a 4-hour life-changing seminar on the art of greatness. Arise, champion. Every city will sell out. Get your tickets now. Miami, LA, Chicago, New York, Houston, Phoenix. Be there. Get your tickets now at billyalsbrooks.com/events. I'm a warrior, I'm a fighter, I'm a champion, a survivor. I'm a warrior, I'm a fighter, I'm the master set the world on fire. I'm a warrior, I'm a fighter, I'm a champion, a survivor. I'm a warrior, I'm a fighter, I'm the master set the world on fire. Greatness is the child born out of intense struggle. Those who play timid and scared in life disqualify themselves from this next level of living. Success requires aggressive pursuit, bold action, passion, fire, and most of all, perseverance. You must know your identity so that the enemy cannot lie to you. I said you must know your identity so that the enemy cannot lie to you. One cannot climb and ascend the mountain of greatness with mere willpower alone. One must adopt the identity that will allow it to remain through the unexpected trials and tribulations of life. Because the truth is, the enemy will attack you. I say, the truth is, the enemy will attack you. But the question is, how will you respond? What separates the good from the great is the level of pain endured to manifest the outcome. To ignite the flame of greatness, one must constantly make passionate love to the present moment. Those bold enough to venture into the unknown will eventually become the conquerors of the world. To build your dream, you must not be shaken by the doubts of the blind. Those closest around you will never see your dream, nor will they understand it until reality slaps them in the face. There is a hidden power that can only be found in trauma and adversity. Once discovered, it can be harnessed and unleashed in such a way that it makes one unstoppable. The man who wakens to the wisdom of this immediately becomes dangerous to his spiritual enemy, because dangerous is the one who has a dream, whose faith is unwavering, who isn't scared to grind. This type of person, I say it again, this type of person can change the world. Every day you get a chance to decide what version of you that you want to be. You can either unleash the champion in you, or you can drown in an average existence. And today, I challenge you to choose greatness and to display to the world your full potential. Real faith will bend and shape reality until the outside world looks like what is being believed for. Success is a war over the invisible. It's having the faith and vision to see what could be, can be, and will be when water would dry. Each time you face something you fear in truth, you go to a deeper level of growth, awareness, and personal power. The fire grows inside of you when you own and accept everything about you. Resist the urge to sing along with the choir of mediocrity. Let greatness be your solo, and sing it proudly from a place of truth. When you need approval, you become a slave to those who give applause. You aren't assigned to everybody, but the ones you all will see, acknowledge, and understand your value. Never shed tears for the blind. Those who do not know who they are will be vulnerable to being defined by the world. Decide who you want to be, then name yourself before others do. Because when you know your identity, the enemy cannot lie to you. I said, when you know your identity, the enemy cannot lie to you. You are not a mistake. You are not a failure. You are worthy. You have so much power residing on the inside of you. You have just yet to awaken to it. Seek within and understand that the enemy cannot lie to the one who knows their true identity. I'm a warrior, I'm a fighter, I'm a champion, a survivor. I'm a warrior, I'm a fighter, I'm the master, set the world on fire. I'm a warrior, I'm a fighter, I'm a champion, a survivor. I'm a warrior, I'm a fighter, I'm the master, set the world on fire. But you are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people for his own possession, that you may proclaim the excellencies of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. Fire, truth, music. This is Dr. Billy Alsbrooks, blessed and unstoppable, and to God be the glory. The deep end is where the living is. But you see, average people are too scared to shine the light, too self-conscious to be vulnerable. But it's from that place of vulnerability that you find greatness, that you find your identity, that you find power. The kind of power that it takes to change the world. The deep is where the living is. And if you want to taste the greatness, you gotta be willing to venture to the unknown, to that place that scares you. Stop tiptoeing into your destiny. Get out of that comfort zone and be all that God made you to be. Deep is where the living is. I want you to say this. No more surface level, lukewarm existence. Be yourself and make no apologies for it. Stop worrying about what you think are your insufficiencies, your so-called weaknesses, and everything that you think you lack. Set yourself on fire and dive into the deep. Cause the deep is where the living is. And it's time for you to rise and live life on your terms. Authenticity is your weapon. You can't go to the top worried about rejection. Be yourself and make no apologies for it. Make a declaration of your liberation. Boldly step out onto the stage of the world. Strip down naked and expose the real you. Grab the lighter fluid. Set yourself on fire and the world will come see you burn. See, the greats understand this. Their dream is not just work to them. It's a soulmate. Your calling is your spouse. The legends approach their craft with a different perspective. They're able to perform at a higher level because they attach their mind, body, and soul to what they're doing. Whether it's Beethoven on the piano, Steve Jobs changing the world with his iPhone, Einstein working a new algorithm, Elon Musk putting a Tesla on Mars. These guys aren't working, they're making love to their calling. They're married to the dream, and they speak to that dream in all 5 of the love languages. They go deep, and that dream of theirs responds. It opens up and procreates with them until they give birth to greatness. Muhammad Ali had a connection, an intimate relationship with every inch of the boxing ring. Awaken to what I'm telling you. Don't believe that voice in your head that says you are not qualified. Your passion and that fire will qualify you for any environment that you want to enter. Once you taste the anointed flame, you will never ever be the same. You have a calling, a gift on your life, and it's time that you go seize the moment. Dive into the deep, cause deep is where the living is. I said deep, deep, deep is where the living is. The thing you fear is just an illusion. It does not exist except in your mind. While the average live through their rituals, the greats create from a place of relationship. They own their emotions and refuse to run from who they are. champions in every area of their life, establish rapport. They're loyal to their dream. They understand that the foundation of any good marriage is fidelity. They believe in monogamy. One vision, one goal, one outcome. They don't cheat or have affairs with anything outside their calling. Their purpose is too great to be put in jeopardy by distractions, the devil's vortex. They stay focused on their love. Like an artist, they chisel their own David. They pick up the paintbrush and paint their own Mona Lisa through a perspective that empowers them, a mindset that allows them to conquer and slay any opposition that comes against their soulmate deep. It's where the living is, fearless, pure innocence. They approach their craft at the deepest of the deep. They dive into the abyss and discover themselves. They reject all trends. They don't chase the fads. They don't worry about what other people are doing, saying, or thinking. They're getting high daily, overdosing on greatness, fiending to be the best version of themselves. Self-aware, anointed with purpose, unstoppable, aiming for the stars, cause they know all things are possible with God. Deep is where the living is. Don't let nothing stop you from going there. I'm Billy Alsbrooks, blessed and unstoppable. To God be the glory. Deep is where the living is. Deep is where the feeling is. Grab the lighter fluid and set yourself on fire, and they will come and see you burn. Breathe, well, live, blessed and unstoppable. Join the movement. Get your books and t-shirts now. True prayer is visualizing, believing, and aligning with God's promises in such a way that it allows those promises to actually manifest. Now, no obstacle can stand in the way of a person whose mind is truly unified with God. Now, I have a vision in my mind for the way I want my life to look. And then there's this illusion that doesn't align with that vision. And the war is over these two different outcomes. Now me, I refuse to let go of that one that I'm holding in my mind, that one of being the greatest of all time. I refuse to accept being second. I refuse to entertain thoughts of being second. And I refuse to acknowledge that second even exists for me. I refuse to concede to any other outcome but being the greatest of all time. I did not come to be good at what I do. I did not come to be an all-star, to be MVP, to be in the Hall of Fame. I came to be the best that has ever done this. We give birth to a life equivalent to the mind state that we live through. So I have taken up residency in a place called excellence. And every thought I have, every word I speak, and every action I take is aligned with the vision that I see in my mind. Doubt produces nothingness. Destiny yields to the disciplined mind. So I starve the illusion and feed my dream. Be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. I distort reality, and with my mind I bend, I shape, I mold, and I sculpt every aspect of my life until it looks like my dream. I'm coming to be the greatest of all time. Nothing can stand in my way. I will either achieve my outcome, I will either reach and obtain my goal, or I will die trying. There is no passion for me. I came to be the greatest. So I will grind every single day until you give me what I came for. Doubt produces nothingness. Destiny yields to the disciplined mind. Distort reality. I starve the illusion and feed my dream. I've been knocked down. I've been knocked out. And I've been written off. And none of that has deterred me from pursuing the greatness on the inside of me. You see, greatness made me, therefore greatness is in me. You said I'd be nothing. You said I was just a dreamer, living in la la land, that my goals, my dreams, and my ambitions only happen in books or movies, that it's not real. But I'm about to give you a lesson and display to you the power of the mind, to show you my PhD in grind, an alumni of Grind University with a major in perseverance. Now there's two things in life. There's the promises of God and the illusions and lies of everything else. And as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord, and I will make thee a great nation. And I will bless thee, and I will make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. Now that promise is available to anybody. But the difference in me and the rest is I actually believe that. The only thing that I am second to is God. I get up every day and I dominate. I master the small things, the details, knowing that eventually the big things in life will come bow to me. I am an overcomer. I am a soldier. I am a warrior. I am a champion. I am a king. I am the greatest of all time. You ask me why I'm so sure of my victory. It's because I have fought the battle in my mind 1,000,000 times. We demolish arguments and every pretension that sets itself up against the knowledge of God, and we take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. Everything in life has a required mental vibrational level of thought in order for it to be understood. And to walk in truth is to vibrate at the highest level of human existence. Truth is the couture for greatness. Trials and tribulations stand not a chance against a man who will not quit. I am not scared of the word no. I do not bow to rejection. I will not accept defeat. I am deaf, blind, and mute to losing. Therefore, losing cannot exist. The physical realm always responds and obeys the mental state that you project. I did not come to be good, to be an all-star, to be the MVP, to be in the Hall of Fame. I came to be the best that's ever done this. People told me the dream I was dreaming was a fantasy, that things like that only happen in books and in movies. So I responded by wrapping myself in fire, my passion, and fully committing myself to the vision I saw in my mind. I wrote the book, became the movie, and now I live the life they call a fairy tale, the greatest of all time. This is Billy Alsbrooks, and I am blessed and unstoppable, and to God be the glory. Blessed and unstoppable. Success starts with putting the right things into your mind. And my new book, Blessed and Unstoppable, was strategically designed to align your mind with the laws of success. This curriculum will teach you the inner mechanics required to go from average to phenomenal, from living a life with limits to being blessed and unstoppable. As you follow this guide step by step, amazing breakthroughs will happen. New doors of opportunity will open, and favor will begin to chase you down. Blessed and Unstoppable is a 31-day devotional on the laws of success. This book will instigate the thought process and actions required to transform your life. Each day has a Bible verse, a teaching on that day's principle, a positive affirmation, a prayer for the day, self-assessment questions, success quotes, action steps, and a powerful inspirational message. Regardless of what field you're in, Blessed and Unstoppable is your blueprint for success. Get your copy at blessedandunstoppable.com. Also available on Amazon.